All up on the game.
Do what it do with the crew. It's your boy FN back again with another motherfucking video. And today, we got Turbo on staying loyal to Gunna after the snitching allegations. As you know, y'all probably like, who the fuck is Turbo? And y'all, if y'all hear Gunna songs or a couple of baby songs, y'all hear that, or even a couple other rappers, y'all hear that. Run that back, Turbo. That's Turbo, the producer on that track. One of the nicest producers out of Atlanta. Weezy on top of there too, but I don't think Weezy stays solid. I think Weezy dipped on one, and you feel me? And bro, Weezy and Gunna was a crazy fucking duo, bro. If you know, crazy fucking duo. But Turbo on staying loyal to Gunna after snitching allegations. Let's hear it.
Let me ask you this, because your chemistry with Gunna is pretty crazy. We don't get a lot of, when I was growing up, we had producers and artists locked the fuck in. Like the RZA and Wu-Tang Clan.
They need to bring that back.
Gangstar with DJ Premier and Guru. But I feel like you guys are kind of your own version of that, and it's been like that for a while. How did you initially meet Gunna?
We from the same neighborhood.
Okay, so you've known him for a very long time.
Yeah.
Was he?
And off rip, that's just some solid shit, bro. These niggas damn near grew up together. Niggas probably know each other's mamas, all types of, or mamas know each other's mamas and shit. Like, they know each other's mamas. Like, that's when you in the hood, bro, like, y'all might not be blood, bro, but when it comes to the point where y'all meeting each other's mamas, y'all staying at each other's cribs, sleeping, y'all mamas talk to each other, bro, that literally becomes family to y'all, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. So I didn't even know that about Turbo on one. I'm like, bro, them niggas so close, but if you see in Gunna's videos, Turbo always in that motherfucker, bro. Turbo is always in that bitch.
I always say, like, between him and Baby over the last, like, 6 or 7 years.
Not all of them, but he's in most of his videos.
The, like, improvement at just bars and, like, actual rapping is, like... I'll venture to say we have never really seen somebody, like, jump so far ahead at just the skill of rapping in a short amount of time. Did you always kind of...
And also... that's a fact too. What he's saying right now, bro, like, think about it. Y'all may not see it in like the aspect that I see it, but like, think about it. You got Gunna and Lil Baby. Now you could put Lil Baby as a mainstream artist. Yeah, he knows how to make fucking catchy songs. He knows how to make songs that's gonna have you bopping in the clubs, make you jumping. But when it comes to Gunna knows how to put some fucking, like, he puts some real meaning into his lyrics. Like, them shits is deep. Like, you can really feel them shits. For example, what's that one song by Gunna? I don't know. Kidney failures, I tell you, this shit couldn't get no realer. He said, my body and drugs, they too familiar. It's hard to clear my system. Like, that nigga was talking, bro. Like, you won't see Baby just coming up with verses like that, bro. And it's just like, that's one thing that separates Baby mainstream. You know how to make catchy songs, yada yada. But when it comes to Wonder, he know how to make some diverse shit. And he's versatile on that track, which makes it even more beautiful.
See that in him?
I think in the beginning it was just like any producer. You just want somebody to rap on your shit. So we was from the same side. We knew each other. We had mutual friends, and it was just easy. And I knew it was something different, but I can't just say,
because he's very different. For people like we're used to the sound now because everyone's taken it. They've done their own version of what Gunna and Baby do.
Right.
But like 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago,
it wasn't the sound.
Everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro. If you heard Gunna's old songs before he was really Gunna, bro, like before Gunna was Gunna, bro, like Gunna got songs older than that before Gunna with the dreads. Like, this is like Afro Gunna, like twisties in the head running, like not even full, like, bro, like niggas don't know. Gunna didn't even, like, his flow is totally different from how he started, and it's fucking crazy from where he came from. Y'all know,
like, you really had to kind of be like, man, this shit's different. We just gonna roll with it. Like, I make beats. Let's figure this out.
It felt good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It wasn't no pressure, and like, at that time, like, nobody was doing guitars, and I loved the acoustic music, and he sounded good on guitars, and it just worked, bro. It was like it was a natural thing. It wasn't anything that was forced. So even just seeing something different, the only thing I could see different was we're gonna stay in the studio the longest.
Our work ethic's gonna.
It matches, you know what I mean? He's not leaving before me, I'm not leaving before him, and it's damn near a competition. So early on, that's what we was doing. We leaving the studio 7 in the morning and coming right back at 12, to the point where, like, especially those days right before it popped off.
Work ethic.
I really remember asking myself, what am I doing this for?
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't have much success, but I'm like, bro, we really going to the studio, and we in the studio all day. I don't got no girlfriend.
You're putting all this
like,
time and bandwidth into this, and you don't even know if it's gonna work out.
I don't even know what we're doing this for. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we?
But that's the thing about it, bro. People don't understand that. Like, they like, why the fuck am I doing this? What am I doing this for? You don't know. But that's like a passion that you have. They didn't realize it at the time, but that's something they had a passion for. You in and out, you get in the studio a whole day before. You get out at 7 in the morning, and then you back in there 4 hours later, bro. That's fucking dedication, bro. These niggas, like, that's all they knew, bro. And that's like one thing what people don't understand. If you see something that you do every day, and it's like, you put hours into it, bro. Do something with it, bro. Like, if you play games hours upon, like, I know YouTube is full of, like, everybody want to be a fucking gamer on there. I can say it for myself. But, like, it don't matter. Just post that shit, because everybody's different. People like different personalities. And then when you come in and people see that you have a passion for it, it's not even on you just trying to do that shit for money, or you just do it because you on the wave. Like, niggas gonna really fuck with you, and people don't understand that shit, bro. So that's why I fuck with that. They had a work ethic that nobody had before they even had the money, before the fame. They was really in that studio putting in that time. Come on now.
No, we're working on a project, and it was Drip season 3 at the time, but you know, I didn't know why we was working so hard, and you know, I mixed Drip season 3, and the same night he was trying to record, and I remember him telling me, like, because I was pissed. I'm like, bro, I've been mixing this fucking album all day, bro. Like, what do you mean play some beats? I don't got no beats.
Yeah,
you know
what
I mean? I'm tired. I want to just chill. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, trust the process, bro. And, you know, don't burn out and da-da-da. Just play some beats. You just got to keep going. We finna do it. And I'm like, you crazy, bro. You
got some rebels, some Adderall.
But it really was the truth. You know what I'm saying? And even comparing to, like, some of the producers I came in with, my trajectory has been way further. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of guys I came in with, but they have success, you know, gold success. Like, you know, I'm not happy unless it's platinum.
Right.
And that became a normal thing, but it was all about what we was putting into the music and how much time we was.
I fuck with him. He doesn't limit his success. He knows that I got this many platinum albums. That's my goal now. Like, any track that I make, I want to make sure that shit's platinum. I'm not out here just throwing out tracks, whatever, they not even hitting the charts. He said, I'm gonna make sure every track that I put on, you hear Turbo, nigga, that shit's gonna be platinum. And he's setting a goal for himself, like, and that's how you should do it with everything. You want to do something, set a goal for yourself. Don't set it to this setting right here. Set it to the highest possible setting. Because if you really believe that you could do that shit, you gonna do that shit. And that's that work ethic he had. Gunna said, don't burn out. That nigga ain't burn out. He said, all right, fuck it. This nigga crazy, but shit, let's go.
Was spinning on it. So that was like a good lesson that I was able to learn with him. You know what I mean?
What is his writing process like? Is it because, you know, everybody's got their own. I mean, I've been in studio with guys where the beat will play for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they'll just lay down a bunch of shit. They're like, I like this part, and then they'll put it together.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, he got his own recording process, but it's not like a, you know, pen and pad.
My fault. My Duke's walked in the room. I gotta
that type of thing.
Right.
It's like a player beat. If it feel good, pull it up. You're gonna do it, and we're gonna do something else. You know what I mean? It's not really a this or that, and it's different every time.
Have you had any? Because I saw an interview you did not too long ago. Because I thought it was dope how everything happened the way it happened, and you stood by your guy.
Yeah.
And now you guys have a #1 album.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying album of the year last year.
Yeah.
Snubbed for the Grammy, by the way.
Snubbed. Yeah, for sure.
Insane.
Yeah.
Snubbed.
It happens.
It's wild. It's wild.
It happens.
But for you, to kind of like be that loyal and still be like, yo, we're locked in, because you were talking to him every day when he was locked up. I saw. Were other relationships for you in the music industry affected by that?
I don't know yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not weird when I'm out and when I'm doing stuff, but I mean, I don't know yet. I always been like a person that just stay in the studio and keep to myself. So I was never chummy with people to the point to where I would notice like, oh, this guy's acting different or this guy's acting different.
You're not the guy who's like up in the mix, fucking. You're about work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not going to your house party and shit every day and, you know, whatever people do. I enjoy being in the studio and just like working and learning new stuff. So I wouldn't say that. It's definitely, you know, something to think about when I'm moving around, but most of the time I forget,
right?
You know, because it's nothing makes sense these days.
Yeah, for sure. I always tell people just like we don't even know what the fuck's really going on.
Right. I don't think nobody knows what's going on. So it's like you got to be a leader at
Get off
point.
the shade room, man. You know what I mean? For you, I always wonder. I know you didn't make this beat, but I know you were very heavily a part of the process of this album. The "Fuck You Mean" beat was insane.
Yeah.
Were you like when you first just heard that beat? That beat is so crazy, and that sample in that beat, that had to be, because I can only imagine, like, as a producer, you probably hear a beat every once in a while, you're like, fuck, I wish I made that one.
Yeah, for sure.
And that had to be one of those.
But he was kind of like hesitant about the song.
Really?
Oh yeah, super hesitant.
Hard.
Like,
and that's funny, bro. Because I remember, I don't know. I think I took the video off my page. I don't know why, but I had posted a review as soon as he dropped that whole album. And I would listen to the beat, and I'm like, what kind of goofy ass beat is this? But I'm hearing this nigga, yeah, I'm gonna wanna, they calling me swear. Want me jump right at the curb. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, hold on. The nigga low key getting that bitch, though. So it was like, it was one of those, and now I could see why he was iffy on it, because when you first hear it, it's iffy, but when you hear how that nigga was snapping on that bitch, bro. So I fuck with that. I would have thought the same thing.
Bro, this is hard. Like, you need to put this.
And that's why in the studio, you always need to have multiple personalities, because, like, it's easy to just say, like, as one person, like, oh, I don't really like that song. But when you by yourself, it's a whole different story, bro. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. When you in the studio by yourself, it's, like, hard to just, like you only got your own opinion against that song. When you got 5-6 other niggas in the studio, you got 3 niggas saying, yeah, that's just fire. You got 2 other niggas talking about, I mean, it's alright. And then you got 1 other nigga like, yeah, nah, bro, that's not it. So it's like, nigga, it's good to have personalities, because then you know, like, who's really fucking with it and then who's really not. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's just good to have different opinions on something. Especially different personalities, because then you can really know, because you got to realize everybody in the world is different. You got one person that'll like something and one person that's just the totally opposite and say, fuck that shit's stupid. You feel me?
This on it, he like, you think so? I'm like, yeah, because we was locked in, and I had to go back to Atlanta for like a week, 2 weeks or something like that, and came back, and he had it done. And he was playing me just like all the new stuff. And he played that, but he was damn near finna skip over it. And I'm like, what's this? He played it, and I'm like, yeah, this is hard. And he's like, you think so? I'm like, bro, you need to put this in.
Hey, I watch you got a lot, bro. So that little hand movie, you think so? It's just that you can tell these niggas really be around each other for real.
And he's like, you think so? I'm like, bro, you need to put this in comparison to everything else. You need to put this out. It's like, all right,
crazy.
You know? Yeah, Dunk Rock. That's my man. Dunk been working for a long time.
No, for sure.
He was sitting outside the studio in like 2019 with a big ass sign.
I remember that went viral.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's me recording the video.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. That's Dunk Rock. Like, he been grinding for a long time, and like he would come to all the events, producer events in Atlanta and in LA, anywhere. So I've been seeing him for a long time. So when I found out that was his beat, I was more so happy.
You were more
for
excited
him.
about it. Like,
yeah,
oh shit.
Like, oh, this is bro. Like, and then when it started taking off, it's like, you know, I like to see that, bro. Like, if you working and you grinding, like stuff that's not normal, you're not begging, and it works for you on that type of level, like, I was more so happy for him.
That's super fire.
Yeah.
You're working on like a compilation type project?
Yeah, my album, yep.
Who else gonna be on your album?
Nobody I want to just confirm right now. You know how that shit go, you know. But it's definitely exciting. It's definitely something that you never heard of, and it's gonna put a poll inside the world of what my music sound like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Flagpole.
A flagpole. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a stripper pole at first.
Nah. You
was
like,
like,
okay. Everything. All right.
I fuck with him, bro. As an interviewer, I fuck with him. He don't do too much. He don't say too much. He don't overask the question. I fuck with that. That's good.
We gotta leave here and go to the strip club.
Turbo staying loyal to Gunna after snitching allegations. Run that back, Turbo. Gunna won that out to sell. I wish only the best for them, man. One of the two best music. One's a producer, one's an artist. So I say one of the two best people in the music industry right now that I fuck with. Turbo and Warner. Yes, sir. I hope y'all boys enjoy that shit, and I'm gonna catch y'all.
Shorty talking my ear off, I put her in the bed. Told him I don't want no vents, ain't signing to them pigs. Came out dripping Venmos on my ass, you see the fit. Yes, they look like Doc Martens, but these just really red. I spilled some walk up on my suit, we sitting in the VIP. I told my doggy sit back, yeah, we cannot fuck this hit. Fuck that nigga mad, I pull out tip and make this bitch eat dick. Give me 10 acres of that lane, I'm still legit. Beat body track, I'm cutting lanes, this bitch a red. Spent me 60K up on that AB plain Jane wrist.